What is going on, guys? This is Michael Williams from Cartoon Universe, and we have our very first or official Samurai Jack review for Season 5. I am joined by Haley.
Hey, everybody.
So like I said in the previous video, I actually had the chance to go to a Samurai Jack live event where I was able to watch the first 3 episodes all in the movie format. So I kind of know a little bit of what happens after this episode, but I'm going to try to talk about just this episode alone. I think it was a really, really brilliant introduction for Jack returning. So what did you think, as someone who hasn't really seen any of the original series, Haley? What did you think of this episode?
Well, yeah, I'm just going to put this out there. I have not seen a whole single episode of the show. I'm sorry, guys. Except for the newest season, first episode of this new season. That's the only episode I've seen, so I'm probably going to go back and watch a few episodes. I should have done this a while ago, but I enjoyed this episode, so that gives me more motivation to do so. Because I had tried in the past, and I just wasn't feeling it. It just wasn't something that I liked particularly, but hopefully my mind has changed, I think.
Yeah.
And I did, like I said, I enjoyed it, and first impressions, I mean, it was pretty much kind of what I thought. It was like, didn't always make 100% much sense, like, at least for me.
Right, without context. Now, what didn't make sense for you exactly?
I don't know. It's just weird. Like, what's
Weird.
going on? I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's just that Samurai Jack feeling I have.
Interesting.
So it's just different than other shows.
Right.
Most other cartoons. It doesn't. There's not too much dialogue really.
Yeah, it's experimental kind of.
Yes.
But I feel like there was a little more dialogue in this episode that compared to like a lot of the rest of the original series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just a little bit. But like, yeah, I feel like it was really great to see like Jack's internal struggle, because like the thing is, like, you don't need to watch that many episodes really to get what's happening of the original series. I think it just kind of builds the context more. Like, the more episodes you watch the original series, you get more out of what Jack is feeling and like how long he's been waiting to just kind of go back to the past and kill Aku. But yeah, I feel like it was really great to like introduce him like on the motorcycle, like all this like crazy armor, just like completely swordless. So Haley, you wouldn't, I guess you don't know exactly. The sword is the only thing that can destroy Aku. So that's why that was like such a huge deal. Especially not even seeing it at all. He's just kind of beating people with a baton and guns and stuff, and he's just like all grizzled and he's got the beard. It was just a really, really great introduction, and you really see the struggle that he's going through, as if he feels like he's let his entire family down, just left them to die, essentially basically what it said, and just how much of a pain this has been for him. It's hard because I saw all 3 episodes all at once in succession, so I'm trying not to say certain things because it's hard for me to differentiate. But yeah, we see him fight a robot named Scaramouche, who's voiced by Tom Kenny, and he's super funny. I thought he was like a great villain, kind of sick at the same time. I also, because I didn't see every single episode of Samurai Jack, so I also thought he was a returning character. I know you thought he was returning as well.
Yeah.
It just seemed that way by the way they introduced him. But I guess if you watched all the original series, you wouldn't ever think that he was a returning character. But yeah, super funny. What'd you think of Scaramouche?
I thought he was an interesting character. Yeah, I mean, I was under the impression like, oh, we knew a lot more about him than that. But I mean, there's a time jump in this series, right? From
it's 50 years.
So yeah, it's a while. So maybe, obviously Jack probably saw him. But what confused me was that like he was just standing there at the end and he just let Jack slice him or something, or he was just so shocked, or you remember how he got killed?
He basically the little, I don't know what you would call it, the little tuner thing that he had that like whatever it touches makes it explode, right?
Yes.
He basically Jack threw that at him, so he would just blow up. So that's basically all that happened. So basically, Scaramouche's idea backfired on him. So it was like kind of like a comedic / smart way to reveal how smart Jack is and resourceful.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did enjoy that. And probably the part that I enjoyed the most was Aku's daughters, which also made absolutely no sense to me. Like,
It's pretty basic. It's not as deep as you may think.
I mean, but 7, like, how do you have 7? That's just weird. I didn't know he was a human.
Who?
Aku, is he a human?
No.
Okay.
No, they weren't having babies with Aku. They were having babies for Aku, so they could basically it was basically a tribute to Aku, so that they could train them from birth to be assassins to kill Samurai Jack as basically worshiping Aku. As they said, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but as they said, Aku has not showed himself in 50 years or in many years. Which that's not relevant to the original series. That's actually a new thing. But yeah, so I'm not going to explain why exactly. That is explained later. But yeah, so basically Aku's in hiding. Basically the daughters of Aku want Aku to come again because he's basically the ruler of the earth. So they kind of worship Aku in that sense. Very dark people, clearly. It was really brutal actually, like to see the like children getting beaten.
Oh yeah.
Essentially, like that was like the first step of like, whoa, this is an adult Samurai Jack now. Like you would never be able to get away with this on Cartoon Network. But yeah, they're really interesting villains. I think just like their motives are just like so twisted.
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting. I don't remember her name. Asha.
Yeah.
Something to be, to hopefully be redeemed or something. She, because she was focused on quite a bit.
Right.
So something happens with her.
Yeah, I think I have a theory what happens, but I have more knowledge, so I'm not gonna say anything just yet. But I think I know where that's going, sort of. But we'll see. I thought it was a great introduction. Adult Swim is actually streaming it like multiple times back to back online, which is pretty cool. So like I don't think you needed cable for that. I think they were just streaming it. Yeah. So that's generous. But yeah, I thought it was a great introduction. If you guys liked it, let us know in the comments down below. If you didn't like it, let us know why. If you watched the original series or not, 'cause I know we have some younger people here, which is really trippy to think that there are people who were around post Samurai Jack or too young to remember Samurai Jack. But yeah, did you like the episode overall, Haley?
Yeah,
having no context.
I liked it. I liked some parts. Some parts, like I said, confused me or like what, and like I was like, oh yeah, this is Samurai Jack. This is kind of how it is.
Yeah, and I think some of it's supposed to be confusing, like the green samurai guy that he sees, like the vision, like that he's like on the horse and stuff. I don't know what that means. That might be from the original series. Like I said, I haven't seen every single episode. But I think that might be symbolizing death, maybe, or depression or something. I think it has something to do with the Bushido code of the samurai. Like there's probably some type of real world mythos that kind of explains that, I feel like. But because he usually sees it like during times of anguish, for the most part. So I feel like that's like kind of like death knocking on his door, and that I also have a reason for saying that. So I'm gonna try to shut up. But yeah, I thought it was really great. It kind of eased you into the darkness of this season. Like it's got a much overall darker tone. Still has this comedy, clearly like Scaramouche. She's like very Deadpool-y. Yeah, it's definitely a new Jack, and yeah, I'm definitely excited for the rest of the season because the movie that I saw, the first 3 episodes, was just absolutely incredible. Took the show to a whole new level, so I'm excited to see what the rest of the season does, but I have to wait 2 more weeks until I see anything new. So yeah, let us know what you thought about the episode in the comments down below, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Bye guys.